Hey, what's up, guys? Jonathan with Conserva Nerd here. Just left the movie theater. Went to go see Death of a Nation. Dinesh D'Souza. Very powerful film. Very interesting. A lot of it I already knew from my own research, but it was good to see that information was getting out and being made available. And I do highly recommend going to see it and putting your thinking caps on and really thinking about, what's going on in our country. Unfortunately, this is coming at a really hard time, and there's just bad juju about it. It really seems like our country's going through a purge. Like, I don't know if Dinesh knew this would happen. Of course, I'm talking about, first off, what was a few days ago the banning of Alex Jones from all of his platforms, to the point that today, Proud Boys were purged from Twitter. I hear some game streamers got purged too for talking about Alex Jones. And, I mentioned the word fascism online, and I was so politely not reminded that this is a corporate decision, not a government decision. And while I do understand that, I also understand Obama making backroom deals with Twitter, Facebook, and all of these, IT industries and IT major players, as well as, having Hollywood, the media, everything in his pocket. You know, this is an affront to freedom of speech. And this is, somebody's rights to do what they do. This is just people's rights being taken away to make make the elites happy. And the timing on all this is just extremely peculiar, to say the least, because here we are right before an election, and you're shutting down voices. One of the voices that people have accused of winning the election for Trump, I'm sure he had influence, but if you really think Alex Jones had that much influence, like a few years ago, that he could like change the whole election, like, you're just not paying attention. Like, there's a lot going on in our country, and people keep trying to conflate things down to these, small ideas of racism and fascism. And, one thing I know that movie really made me realize is that, of course, the Nazis were National Socialists, and there's no doubt about the fact that Trump is a nationalist, but, his actions and the things that he's done have far but proven that he's not a socialist but a capitalist. So, I'm comfortable to define Trump as a nationalist capitalist. But we are seeing private companies colluding against American citizens and taking away certain freedoms from them. And, you know, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. This doesn't end good. It does not look good for our country. It's leading us to a point of no return. And, the liberal media is saying that the conservatives want a civil war, while liberal industries and liberally connected factions are attacking conservatives at ever increasing rates, including, liberals on the streets wearing masks, beating people up. This doesn't look good, guys. This is this isn't American. This isn't what America is about. And I personally think we're at a point of no return. That this is creating a no-win situation for everybody, and I hope cooler heads prevail. But I also, I mean, I hope these cooler heads prevail, but I just see things getting a lot worse before they get better. And um, I'm really concerned with the direction our country is going. I have been concerned. That's why I started this project in the first place. It's why I have trying to orient myself towards creating the change that I want to see in the world, as opposed to just complaining about things. I actually go out there and do them. Um, this is a time that people need to speak out. This is not the time to be quiet. I think that movie really did a good point of that, is that, you know, silence is violence. We people need to speak and speak their mind, because if I'm thinking this over here, there's someone out there is thinking the same thing, or thinking similar, and we need to find each other and talk. And you know, that we need to unite and find a way to fight this fascism. You know, and I hate to say it, because I'm going to start sounding like Antifa in a second, but you know, we can't let fascism take hold of our country. You know, we can't let it take hold of our freedoms. The second that the fascism takes hold, the more suffering it's going to take to destroy it. And that's ultimately the aim, and that's ultimately what happens within socialist and communist structures, is suffering. And, you know, I don't have any other solutions right now other than saying, speak up, speak your mind. Don't be afraid to say the things that you feel like you need to say. Um, if it's important to you, it's important to somebody else. Your audience is out there. It's up to you to find them. And also, as I've stated before, we this is going to be a revolution of artists, of writers, of, you know, this is an information war. And, you know, the propaganda's heavy on one side, and we need people to stand up and speak their mind on the other side. I don't want to use the word propaganda, but, you know, we need musicians and cartoons and TV shows and movies representing diversity of thought. And that should be a priority of creative types. And beyond that, you know, this is a time to really find out who you are and stand up for what you believe in, and stop being told what to believe, you know, and how to believe, and what you should think, and have people telling us. I mean, we need to get off the Democratic plantation. It's okay to have your own thoughts. And now's the time to do that. And man, I'm going to be praying for whoever it is who watches these videos. I hope y'all pray for me, because we've got a long, rough road ahead. So we got work to do, guys. So get out there and make a difference. Speak your mind. And if you like this, hit like, subscribe, hit notifications, write me a message, private, direct message me. Let's talk. I'll talk to anyone. Let's do it. So appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a great night. Conserve and Nerd out.